Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Vince and I'm here to present about the communications management solutions for Sagatec Software Incorporated. So we will analyze the word processing manual case and provide solutions to improve communication management for future projects. Our agenda, we will cover 5 topics. First is the company background. Next are the highlights and assumptions. Third, what are the costs incurred? Fourth, we will analyze the communication management using the elements of communication. And fifth would be to provide solutions. So the background of the company, Sagatec Software Incorporated, is one of the pioneers in the field of office automation. It has built a good reputation for designing high quality and user friendly databases and accounting programs for business and industries. It has recently ventured into the word processing market. And for the highlights and assumptions, the senior program designer was assigned to supervise the writing of the manual for the word processing program. And a thorough, accurate, and precise description of every detail of program's operation was written. And for the assumptions based on the observations and the document we reviewed, no project team was assigned, no communication plan was created, and the publication was done without prior progress reports and feedback sessions. Now that we have identified the highlights and assumptions, what are the costs that we incurred from this experience? So it cost us $350,000 to rewrite the manual, and we got behind in the market for a year. And our reputation for producing easy to use business software was also affected. Now, we would not like to highlight this cost, but it's a great opportunity for us to learn and improve things. And I'll be helping you on that as your new communication management consultant. So now we will analyze what are the elements of communication. So we divided it into 2 major cases. First is the task assignment, and next is the published manual. So the task assignment, management team to the senior program designer, the instruction to supervise the manual. And we assumed that there was no feedback given, and it's probably not the best time, place, and the channel of communication. And the noise that we identify here is that the clarity on the format and the language of the manual, as well as the expertise of the person in charge. So for programmers, what might be common words for them might not be common for us. And the effect is cognitive because we are imparting knowledge. And then the next case is the published manual. So it's from the company. The published manual sent to the marketing team, the business journalists, and the end users. So this time there was a feedback that was given, and those are confusion. It was too complicated. It's difficult to learn. And we would like to focus on the context and the noise here. So it was probably launched prior to feedback sessions and evaluation. So the timing is probably not the best. And then the noise here is still the format and the language that was used. Again, the same as earlier, the clarity, what format and language to be used. So now that we have identified what are the areas that we can improve, we will move on to the solutions that we will be doing to improve our future projects. So the first one is, of course, a project management team will be formed to manage all constraints, especially the stakeholder and communications management. And a project charter will be created. This will give us direction or guidance on how to do things and what exactly do we need to deliver. And next is to check previous manuals and identify strategies and lessons learned. As we mentioned earlier, Sagatec Software has been successful. It has built a good reputation, and we should be learning from those past programs that we created, and how did we successfully do it so that we can apply it to the current projects. And related to the first one, we should have the well-defined requirements and deliverables as agreed by all stakeholders with documentation and sign-off. This will include the scope management plan, the communication management plan, and of course, with the identification of the stakeholders, collaboration between different departments is needed. So that would be public relations team, the marketing team, and the program design team. So this way we get expert feedback from all departments involved in this project. And then we should have a regular in person or virtual conferences and feedback sessions with documentations. Now, we will have here the progress report, which I will be showing you a sample later on so that we can have a better idea on how to use it. And lastly, would be having an internal and external pre launch conferences which will be held to gather feedback. This will be an interactive method of communication, so we get the best results out of improving based on the feedback that we will be getting. So yeah, those are the solutions that we have identified. This is a sample of a communication plan. So this will serve as a guidance on like what tone should we be using in each of the activities here. So what medium is fit to be used, and what kind of method are we doing? Interactive, pushing or pulling the information from the receiver, and it should be aligned with our objective. And next is we also mentioned about the progress report. So this is how it looks like. This will give us an idea on where the current where the project is currently at, and how we should plan for the next steps. And these are the essential points that we will be covering in the communications management plan, which gives everyone direction to work on the communication plan towards project success. And so, yeah, that's all. So, to summarize, we understand how useful project management practices are. It is important for us to organize and plan our communication management. This data is from teamstage.io. It says organizations are 2.5 times successful with robust project management practices. And I would like to thank everyone for attending this session and for this great opportunity of learning with you. I am looking forward to working with everyone. So if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message.